Welcome back to Mr. Burton's class. Today, we'll embark on a mathematical adventure, diving into the fascinating world of squares and square roots. Ready to see how these concepts are intertwined in the fabric of mathematics? Let's get started. Okay, to set the context, think of your favorite square-shaped object. Maybe it's a tile or a board game square. The square in mathematics refers to the area of such a shape. And the square root, it's like asking, what number multiplied times itself gives me this area? To square a number simply means to multiply it by itself. The power of this operation is evident in the name itself. For instance, squaring 4 would be 4 times 4, which gives us 16. Venturing into square roots, we're doing the reverse of squaring. If I told you a number is 36 and asked you what number, when squared, equals 36, you'd be finding the square root. And in this case, it's 6. For our first guiding question, it states, why do we call it a square root? The term originates from geometry. If you have a square's area and want to know the length of one side, you're essentially finding the root or the base number that, when squared, gives that area. Our second guiding question says, can any number have a square root? Yeah. Every positive number has its own square root, but not all are whole numbers. For instance, the square root of 5 doesn't perfectly land on a whole number. The third guiding question says, how about negative numbers? Very intriguing question. Within the realm of real numbers, negative numbers don't have square roots. However, there's a wider universe of complex numbers where they do. This introduces us to imaginary numbers, which is a thrilling topic for another lesson. Let's go through an example. Imagine a chocolate bar shaped like a square with an area of 64 tiny squares. How long would one side be? Precisely, 8. Because the square root of 64 is 8. Each side of our chocolate square has 8 tiny squares. In conclusion, as we've seen, squares and square roots are foundational in mathematics. They're like dance partners, moving in harmony. One magnifies while the other simplifies. Together, they pave the way for deeper mathematical explorations. So as we go, I challenge you to identify squares and their roots in your daily life. It might be the area of your room or the side of a table tile. Embrace the simplicity and power of these concepts, and you'll see math in a whole new light. Thanks for joining Mr. Burton's class. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like. You can also hit that subscribe button because we have more videos coming soon. Take care. Peace.